Hey there, everybody. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to day 2 of albums that are 30 years old in 2022. Celebrating 30 years of some great albums released in 1992. We got 31 days in the month of March. My top 31 picks are happening one each day. I'm asking you all to do the same thing in the comments below each day to list one of your picks from your top 31. From 1992, today, May 11th, 1992, the day of the release. EMI Records, produced by Martin Birch and Steve Harris. Of course, we're talking about the 9th studio album from Iron Maiden, Fear of the Dark. It's funny when most people who are Maiden fans talk about the Maiden catalog. A lot of folks don't talk too highly of this particular one here. And maybe not one of their best. It's the last one with Dickinson before he left to go solo for a number of years. The last album produced by Martin Birch. Maybe not their strongest, but it's still Iron Maiden. Still pretty much has to make this list. I actually don't mind this album at all. I've talked to a lot of Maiden fans who are friends of mine who don't like this album at all. I never really disliked it, honestly. It's not one of their best for sure, but it's not terrible, and there's plenty of good songs on here. I mean, you know the lineup, right? This, of course, is Bruce Dickinson, Dave Murray, Yannick Gers, Steve Harris, and Nico McBrain. This does not feature Adrian Smith, this particular album. Enough good tunes on here, though. Be Quick or Be Dead. Good song. From Here to Eternity. Afraid to Shoot Strangers. Fear is the Key. Childhood's End. I like that song quite a bit. You got Wasting Love, The Fugitive. Chains of Misery. The Apparition. Judas Be My God. Weekend Warrior. And, of course, the classic title track, Fear of the Dark. Some of you may be saying, well, Pete, you know what? I haven't listened to this album in a long time. Really? There's only 2 songs off the top of my head that I can even remember how they go. And that probably is the main issue that most people have with this album. It's like many of these tracks here are just not as memorable when it comes to like classic Maiden material, and I get that. And that is probably true. I think this album is more like solid Iron Maiden, not great Iron Maiden, but even really solid Iron Maiden, in my book, is still mandatory Iron Maiden. So I had to make this particular list. And quite frankly, to me, the album bookends really well. You got Fear of the Dark, which finishes it all off, and that is, 7 minutes long. And then Be Quick or Be Dead is fun. From Here to Eternity and Afraid to Shoot Strangers. The first half is really good. Then it kind of like slips a little bit. But I think, again, finishes really strong. And it is Iron Maiden. It's a good sounding album. Here are the guys in the band. It's a note for if nothing else, it's a pretty notable album for a few things. It marks the last time that Martin Birch, like I said, would work with the band, and the last time for about 7 years, I think, that we would see Bruce Dickinson fronting Iron Maiden. He would go off to have a pretty damn good solo career before coming back for the Brave New World album at the end of the 90s, right, which was a pretty damn terrific album. But Fear of the Dark. Granted, not one of the best Iron Maidens, but I still think it's pretty damn good. It's got its moments. Handful of tracks really good. The other half, not so good, but still pretty good Iron Maiden is still pretty good Iron Maiden, right? So no matter how you look at it. So let us know what you think of Fear of the Dark in the comments below. I know we're going to have people who really like it and people who don't like it at all, and that's cool, right? Because that's what this is all about, right? So, but list your pick for day number 2 in the comments below, and visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, of course, we're here on YouTube all the damn time. Coming up, new album review day today, so we should have a few new things for you. Hoping to get to the new Steve Vai today, the new Amorphous. We got Tea Party, Star One, Voivod, Immolation, 10, Scorpions, all sorts of stuff. So we're going to get to them as we can. It's a pretty busy week for me overall, but I'm going to try and get to as many reviews as I can. But we'll save the whatever I don't get to, we have next Wednesday and the Wednesday after that and the Wednesday after that. So be patient. We'll get to all these brand new albums as soon as we can. And thanks for watching, everybody. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell. We also have the link to our Ko-Fi page below for channel donations, as well as the link to our merch page where we have all sorts of cool Sea of Tranquility shirts and hats and stickers and coffee mugs and all sorts of things. So thanks for watching. See you tomorrow morning on another episode of Albums That Are 30 Years Old in 2022. Till then, have a good one. We'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.